channel. Y'all should already know who it is, or you should know who it is. And I'm back with another video. The CEO of iTasty Cosmetics. Y'all know what it is. And I'm back with the requested video. I've been requesting this video like so many times. And as you can tell from the title, it's on how to price your items. Y'all, I am so proud of myself. This is my second video I'm recording today. I'm debating on whether, I want to record the third or not, just so I can go ahead and get those uploaded to my channel, even if I might not post them back to back, just so it like makes me feel like I'm ahead of myself. When I have 4 to 5 videos already recorded and ready to be uploaded, all I gotta do is hit a button. Like, it makes me feel accomplished, especially because today it's Friday. I'm off this weekend and I just don't want to, be backed up. You gotta, like, when you got the time to do something, it's like I got my ring light, I'm energized. Let me go ahead and record some requested videos and get those uploaded, because it does take forever to upload. Let me get those uploaded so I could be ahead of myself. So the more I stay on top of this, the better it will be. Like, so y'all can have y'all back-to-back videos. I can be consistent. Like, I'm gonna try to like space my videos out probably every 2 to 3 days, because I can't really do the back-to-back every day. Like, if I could, I would, but I don't want to post like personal videos on here. I don't know, because I'm going to Puerto Rico this week, and when I was on Instagram Live, people did say to do a vlog, but I just don't know. Because I feel like people don't care for those kinds of videos anyway. If they're on here for like tips and stuff, they don't want to see you vacationing. Like, they're not interested in that. So I don't know. Like, if y'all want personal videos, or if you have video suggestions, feel free to comment them. Feel free to comment them. Like, I'll respond. But I just don't know. But anyways, this video is on how to price your items. So people always ask me, how do you know how to price your items? I didn't really think people didn't really like... I didn't think that would be something that people would really want a video on, because I've been asked this so many times. And I mean, I don't feel like it's that hard to know how to price your items. I guess it's kind of like the price, because I always have people ask me, well, how much should I price this item, or how much should I price that item? First off, before you even start your business, you need to make a list of everything you bought. And that's something I kind of started doing with iTasty, but with Bundle Mania Beauty, my second business, I really did that hardcore. Like, anything I bought, I wrote the price down and what I bought. If it was label paper, if it was bubble mailers, if it was business cards, anything concerning your business when you are very like starting your business. If you watch this video and you haven't started your business, or you're in the process of, write down everything you bought, the cost for it, so you at least know how much of investment you put into your business, especially if you might not continue to invest. But the thing with me is why I stopped doing that, because like I said, I continue to invest in my business. Like, I started my business with my leftover salon money, and then I added to it. Like, I would take some of my paycheck and invest into my business. I was working overtime every single day, every single week. And when I got that extra overtime money, I invested that into my business bi-weekly, because I get paid every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, all the money I was making, I was literally investing it into my business. It was like, okay, let me order some lashes, let me invest, let me buy some purses. I was investing. I just didn't like, invest in my business and leave it alone. I was continuously, and to this day, am continuously investing into my business. So it's smart to, like, make a list, like, okay, I spent $50 on this, $30 on this, so you at least know what your initial investment was. So that way, when you're looking at it in the future, okay, I spent this much to invest in my business, and look at what it's at now. Another good thing about having a website is you can also do this. I don't know for other websites. I have Shopify, and with Shopify, I'm sure there's videos on this, so I don't got to sit here and like explain it, but I know with Shopify you can state how much the initial price of an item, and it'll show how much your profit is. So if say you paid $3 for these lashes, like you paid $3 for a pair of lashes. When you go on Shopify to put the price you want to sell it, say you want to sell it for $10, you can put the price as $10, and the initial cost of the pair of lashes was $3, and then Shopify will, like, the customer doesn't see the initial cost. It'll tell you that only you're the one seeing that, and you'll see, okay, I made $7 profit. Allegedly, because of course Shopify has to take their percentage, etc., etc., and depending on whatever else you use, they're going to take their percentage. So you'll see, okay, when you're looking at like how much your site has made, okay, I've made this much in profit and this much. I really don't do that, mainly because with me, since I'm a wholesaler, my stuff it's hard to explain, but my stuff, I sometimes get it for different prices. So even if I do it that way, it's not accurate. Like when I first started my business, I might have been spending this much on an item, but fast forward as the months go on, I'm spending less and less and less, but at the same time, I'm still having the inventory from before. So it's kind of hard for me to track it. Like, I hope I'm making sense. Like, say for example, I was paying like $2.50 for lashes, and then my business started to grow and I was ordering more, so then I was paying $2.25, then $2, but I was just buying all this stuff to stock up, but I still have lashes from when I spent $2.50. So it's like, you can't really, it's like, it's my numbers would be off. So I really don't do that, but that's a good way to start. If you just started your business is really small, put in like the initial cost to see how much your profit is. That way you know if it's worth it, because at the end of the day, even if you're not doing your business for the money, you're running a business to make profit. That's the whole point. Yes, business is like me with doing my business. I love my business. I love doing it. It doesn't feel like a job. It's more of like a hobby. But at the same time, I'm doing it to make money in return. I'm not just here spending money and investing money to not get anything back from it. Like, that's common sense. Why would you start a business and you selling stuff cheaper than what you initially bought it for? So now you losing money, and then your website got to take a percentage, and whoever else got to take a percentage. Because if you have PayPal, PayPal takes a percentage too. So even though, like, yes, you're not in it like strictly for the money, like, oh, I'm only selling this stuff so I can get money. You're doing it for profit, y'all. That's just what business is. You growing that money. The next thing I want to talk about is pricing is very important, because number one, you don't want to price your items too high and you don't want to price them too low. And what I usually do is I go on competitors. So before I even started my business, when I realized, okay, I want to start with this, this, and this, I went on competitors' websites. Go on different people's websites that sell the same thing you sell. It's not illegal to go on somebody's website, y'all. Say if you're selling lashes, the standard price for mink lashes is $10. Almost everybody I see selling lashes, they sell it for $10. And I feel like $10 is a good enough price. Why? Because that's not too high, that's not too low. That is a competitor price. You can sell lashes for $8. Mine on my website are $5. And you know, if you get the 25mm is $8. I am going to leave those at $8 and raise my signatures back up. But it's good to have your lashes high, but not too high. So that way when you have a sale, it will be a good sale. And I'm not only speaking on lashes. No matter what item you sell, you want it to be priced to where you're making a little more than profit, even if it's more than a couple dollars. So that way when you decide to have a sale, it's a dramatic change and you're still making profit. So say if your lashes are $10 and you spent $2 on it, that's a $8 gap. So that gives room for what? Shopify, your website, if they take a percentage, that leaves room for PayPal to take their percentage. That leaves room for the ink you're spending, the label paper, the bubble mailer, your business card. If you divide, say you have 500 business cards, 500 business cards divided, like, you know, by however, say you spend $20 on 500 business cards. You divide the cost of that, it's in the cents. So if you have room for $7 to $8 profit, all of that, you've got your money for all of that back. You got your money for all of that back. And at the end of the day, if you say you decide to do a 40% off sale, or instead of selling lashes for $10, you selling them for $5 today. Even though you spent $2 on these lashes, you still have room for $3 profit, and you're gonna bring more people to your site, especially because these people are used to spending $10. And people love the 50% off sale. Me personally, I love a 50% off sale. I love a free shipping sale. And if you're selling your lashes for $10, you have room to do free shipping. Unless like people are coming on there buying 10 to 20 pairs, but still, you still have room to do a free shipping sale, because one pair of lashes shipping costs anywhere from like $2.90 to like $3 something, depending on the city, the state. But even if you're selling your lashes for $10 and you do a free shipping sale, you spend $2 on the lashes, right? So that's $8 for profit. That's $8 profit. You spend $3 to $4 on a label. That still leaves you with $4 profit. Once Shopify, PayPal, whoever, you calculate how much you spent per business card, per bubble mailer, per whatever else you put in your goodie bags, you're still going to be left with some kind of profit. And y'all, profit is profit. You don't have to have $10 to $20 profit. Profit is profit, y'all. It's still money. As long as it's money you're getting, it more than what you spent, it's profit. So please don't ever let anybody tell you like you got to overprice your stuff to get all this profit, y'all. Because number one, your business is not going to grow if you selling one pair of lashes for $20 and it's just a pair of lashes. I'm not saying don't price your, like, you can price your stuff what you want to price it. What I'm saying is, if your lashes is $20 for one pair, it gotta be something with it. Like, it's not just a pair of basic lashes in a basic case. Now, if it's a customized box with your logo on it, it includes a lash brush, a lash applicator, okay, cool. But if your lash is just in a basic lash case, what is gonna make somebody want to pay $20 that doesn't know you for your lashes versus the next person's lashes that's $10? Like, you gotta know what you're doing when you wanna price your items a certain way. Yes, you can walk into Sephora, y'all, and you could buy Huda lashes for $20. I used to buy Huda lashes. I was getting a discount because, you know, I was working at JCPenney's, but Huda lashes, House of Lashes. Who else saw lashes in Sephora I used to buy? I know Huda and House of Lashes. I even bought the Sephora brand lashes, and it's like, yes, those businesses are up there. They're known, so they can do that. They can do that. But at the end of the day, even though those stores or items are priced that way, you got to think about the fact that for their items to be sold in Sephora, Sephora's also taking their cut. So even though their lashes is like $20, Sephora's taking their cut. There's other people taking a cut from it, and you don't know how much profit they're still getting. So that's why I'm saying, if you decide to price your lashes at $15 or $20, you got to make it look like people are getting their money's worth. Because realistically, people know lashes cost anywhere from about $1 to $2 to $4, depending on who your vendor is, where your vendor is, etc., etc. So you got to be realistic. And like I said, free shipping is the best sale anybody can have. I tell y'all, I had a sale on Black Friday last year, but when I had my sale on Cyber Monday, I made more sales. That was the most sales I made since I started my business in September, last Cyber Monday. And why? Because I had a free shipping sale. I had a free shipping sale and I made no profit. I barely made profit, y'all, but guess what? I gained a lot of customers at the end of the day, and that's all I was concerned about. I was concerned about getting all these orders, y'all. I was concerned about getting all these orders, but that's why I'm telling y'all, don't be like me. But yes, I did gain a lot of customers from that because they fell in love with my glitters when I was selling them. They became returning customers, but still, you got... The point of business is for profit, even if you're making 50-cent profit. Like when I do my $2 lash sale, how much profit do y'all think I'm getting? Barely. I'm not even getting $1 profit, but guess what, y'all? Profit is profit. Like I said, I'd rather make 25-cent profit or 50-cent profit per pair of lashes versus getting no profit. And you want to know why? Because if I leave the money I spent on a pair of lashes, so say I had my money, say I spent $3 on my lashes, right? And I had those $3 sitting in the bank. Do you know how long it's going to take me to get 50-cent profit or even 25-cent profit? I leave my money in my savings account. Like before I started my business, when I used to have like, I want to say I had like $2,000 or $3,000 in my savings account, months would pass by and it would only give me like 3 pennies, 4 pennies, 4 pennies. So per $1,000, I don't know how Chase calculates it, y'all, but per $1,000, I would get 1 penny. So for having $1,000 sit in my bank account for 1 month, every month I would get 1,000. If I had 4,000 sitting in my savings account, I would get 4 cents every month. I just sold 5 pairs of lashes, 5 pairs, 50, 50, 50, 50. How much is that? 50, $1, what is that, like $2.50? Yeah, I don't know math. But if I'm making $2.50 profit just from selling 5 pairs of lashes, that's more profit than I've made than having $1,000 sitting in the bank in my savings account for a month. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Profit is profit. As long as you are making your money back in more, you doing good. Don't ever, like, I get, like, price your items how you price. You can price your items how you want to price. I'm not here to tell nobody how to price their items. I'm just saying, don't overprice and don't have your price too cheap to where you cannot run a sale, to where you cannot run a good sale. If your items are already cheap, what is going to bring customers to your site. If they're like, oh, I'd rather pay, like if you sell lashes for $3 and you do a $2.50 lash sale, yeah, you might get some people, but you want to really bring people. Like me, my regular lashes are $5. The prices will be going up, but my regular lashes that are not wholesale are $5. When you get it wholesale, it's cheaper. But every time I run that sale, you're getting more than 50% off of my lashes. So that's why I get all those orders, because it's a big deal. It's a big deal. I'm getting regular customers, wholesale customers, because it's a win-win for both of them. That's cheaper than my wholesale and my retail price. So it's a win for all my customers. It's a win for all my customers. And that's just how you have to think about it. Even if you sell your lashes for $10, it's cool. Leave them at $10. Run a 50% off sale. Run a free shipping sale. Like I said, shipping on just one pair of lashes is not going to cost you more than $2 to $4. Depending on the city and stuff, you're not going to spend more than $4 at max, because one pair of lashes weighs about 2 ounces, to be honest. If you put one pair of lashes in a bubble mailer, depending on, like, you know, if you have a heavy case, I don't know what kind of cases people be having, it's not going to be more than 2 to 3 ounces. You're going to be paying the cheapest shipping rate available. You're still going to make your profit back and more if you have a free shipping sale on $10 lashes, y'all. And let me make sure I didn't forget anything in my notes, because I know I might have. Like, I did talk about looking at your competitors, but like I said, looking at your competitors is definitely a good way. That way you know, depending on what you sell. Like I said, for lashes, the standard price for mink lashes is about $10. Lip gloss, that varies, because different people put different stuff in their lip glosses. Different people use different tubes. Different tubes cost different prices. So that's also something different. But you can just go look up. Literally, y'all, you can go on Instagram, type in the hashtag of whatever you sell. You sell body butters, type in body butters. Go on somebody's website, see how much they sell their stuff. Make yours $1 cheaper. Make yours 50 cents cheaper. Because what did I say, y'all? At the end of the day, profit is profit. As long as you are making profit, if you sit there and calculate that you spent 5 cents on a business card and you spent 20 cents on a bubble mailer, that's already 25 cents right there. 25 cents, say if you calculate the label paper and ink and you spent about 25 cents, that's 50 cents there. So as long as you leave room for 50 cents to get your money back from the business card, the bubble mailer, and so forth, you're getting some kind of profit after your website takes their percentage, after PayPal takes their percentage. You'll be good. But don't ever sell, like I tell y'all, don't put your stuff too cheap, because when you are having a sale, you want to bring people in. That's the main thing. You want to bring people in. You can't have your stuff so cheap to where you can't run a good sale, because people are going to be like, that's not really a sale. They're already this price. That's not really a sale. And even if you want to do a free shipping sale, if your stuff are priced so low, you can't afford to do a free shipping sale. Like with me, my glitters were at $1, $2, and I was running a free shipping sale, and I spent what, like 50 cents on those, and then I still had to pay what, $2 to $3 for a label. I made no profit, y'all. I promise y'all I made no profit. But I was getting all these orders, and that was all that mattered to me, y'all. But I hope I helped y'all in this video, you know, as far as how to price your items. I can't really tell somebody how to price their items. It depends on the demand. If you're in a city where nobody has what you're selling, obviously your price should be high, because you're the plug. If you the plug, you better charge your worth. Like, it depends on what city. Just like with braiding hair, it depends on what city you're in, how much the hair costs, how long it's going to take. It just depends. You got to do your research. You got to look at your competitors and see how much their stuff is priced. Just like when you go to the gas station. There's a gas station down the street from my house. There's literally 2 gas stations in the same place. They're literally next to each other in the same place. And guess what? The Exxon I always go to's prices is always cheaper than the Valero. They're both next to each other. They both be having people, but more people are always at the cheaper one. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope I answered everybody's questions they had concerning pricing your items. Like I said, do your research. Don't price your stuff too low to where you can't run a good sale. Don't price your stuff too high to where you're not going to get any sales. And you know, research is very important when it goes to pricing your items. You need to know how much you yourself spent on the items. And you know, like I said, that's it for this video. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.